All right. All right, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Good to see a couple of you guys early. Happy hump day. Everything looks like it's loading. My chat's broken, but we're going anyways, everybody. Let's kick it off with some Waffle Radio coming at you. Happy hump day, everybody. We'll be getting here started in just a little bit.
Yo, listen up. I got a story to tell about a camel named Mike. Yeah, he's doing it well. Loves waffles and giveaways. Every day's a treat, and when it's hump day, man, it's bringing the heat. He's a tech-savvy camel, building PCs real tight, rocking them Thermaltake fans day and night. Syrup dripping, it's the place to be. Camel Crunch is his brand, can't you see? Camel Crunch, he's the king of the desert. Camel Crunch, making your taste buds dance. Camel Crunch, get ready for a flavor ride. Come on everybody, let's take a bite.
Oh, you want some waffles already? All right. 1 second.
Let's take a bite.
1 second. We'll be kicking that off here.
There's a camel named Mike boosting up the weekend.
Boosting up that weekend, baby. Let's go. Exclamation mark
He
waffle.
loves hump day, it's his favorite day. Strutting down Main Street in that old cowboy sway. He's got a stack of waffles, crispy golden brown, topping them with syrup, the best in this whole town. But when the sun goes down, he's got another claim to fame. Building PCs with giveaways, Thermaltake's his game. Oh, Mike the Camel, what a star he's become. Hump day hero, raising spirits like the morning sun. Bends the tube, but never bends that knee. With waffles and giveaways, he's living wild and free. And giveaways, he's living wild and free. In a little country town down by the river bend, there's a camel named Mike boosting up the weekend. He loves hump day, it's his favorite day. Strutting down Main Street in that old cowboy sway. He's got a stack of waffles, crispy golden brown.
Middle of the week, yeah, we ain't slowing down. Mike, shout it all around. Thermaltake waffles cooking so fine. Grab your gear, we're losing track of time. Hit the beat, feet tapping unfazed. It's a hump day party, got us amazed. Thermaltake sizzling up some delight. Heads bopping through the Wednesday night. Hump day, hooray, shout it out loud. Mike, we're feeling so proud. Thermaltake, waffles sweet and hot. Midweek fun, we giving it all we got. Lights flashing, skipping to the groove. Mike, we got nothing to lose. Thermaltake joy, eating every bite. Dancing through the midweek light. Wednesday blues, they can't hold us down. Mike, make the world our town. Thermaltake waffles circle our plate. Middle week madness, this is fate. Oh, rocking it, Mike. Thermaltake waffles, they're what we like. hump day beat keep us in flight, moving and grooving till the daylight. Hit the beat, feet tapping unfazed. It's a hump day party, got us amazed. Thermaltake sizzling up some delight, heads bopping through the Wednesday night. Hump day, hooray, shout it out loud.
All right, let's go, let's go. What is up, everybody? Sorry, a little late start there. My chat plugin totally just died on me, so I had to go to the backup. But we got our backup waffles here and everything. It is Wednesday. Hump day, everybody. How is everybody doing? Cheers. Halfway through the week. We got waffles for you. We got builds. We got all fun things, sweet and tasty, coming your way. Exclamation mark waffle for your chance to win as we have our weekly giveaways going on. Is everybody excited? We can have some waffles today? Exclamation mark waffle for your chance. Don't forget, we are on both YouTube and on Twitch. Hopefully one day I'll have to stop saying that. But hey, either way, double down with even more waffles if you browse either one. Doesn't matter. Good luck to you guys today, too. Maybe somebody might be walking away with a monitor. Maybe we'll have some other stuff. A lot of stuff in store today, though. A lot of stuff in store. Man, chat, dude. I wish my chat... Well, it's only happened a couple of times, but it's making me want to look at other things now. I'm not having waffles, but rather homemade chewy oatmeal bars. I enjoyed those oatmeal bars. It's all good, man. As blasphemous as it could be, saying having waffles every day might be a little too much waffle. I know. It's nice to have it, change it up. You know, it's your breakfast your way. You know what I mean? Dude, look at Pandora Gray right there, just coming in with a 25 kill streak, just dominating in that pile down there. What's up, Pandora Gray? Shout out to you, man. Oh, I love that. I love that little battling thing. Well, I got some stuff I want to do with that too. I'm excited for that. I'm pretty excited for that. Make sure my music's not too crazy loud. Oh, man. Oh, did everybody have a good 4th? Everybody have a good 4th of July. Everybody get to relax, hang out with the family. Everybody got all their fingers and toes. Everybody good? Hope everybody didn't eat too much as we celebrated freedom. Let's go. Good stuff there. For all my US fam. Got all my fingies, right? Right. My mom still asks, man. My mom still asks, hey, you got all your fingers? Yes, yes, mom. We're good. We're good. I am now a professional at this. Oh, man. I hope everybody had a good time. It was a blast. Nice big weekend. Always good stuff. And hey, we're on that long, full week back again from a 4-day weekend, or at least hopefully most of you guys had the 4-day weekend. So let's celebrate with some waffles. Well, I've been looking forward to this. Kenneth! Thanks, bro. Appreciate the tier 1, man. Thanks for 8 months, bro. Thanks, man. Much love, dude. Appreciate the hype. We waffling, baby. We waffling. Not box. Yeah, the W doesn't have to be capitalized. It is not case sensitive. But an exclamation mark is required. There are many waffles, but this one is mine. Good luck. We already got a lot of people in here. Almost 100 entries already. Crap. We've only been live for like 10 minutes. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Ritz coming in with that 15 weeks in a row, bro? Dang. Thanks, man. Waffles for you, my friend. Waffles for you. Thanks for this. Thanks for all the support, dude. That's a long time. That's a long time. See, Box is always here to help. Thanks, Box. Good job. Hey, Boxy. It's waffle time. Always good stuff. All right. I'll finish eating my waffle. My brother never had waffles with ice cream. Oh, my mother, sorry. My mother has never had waffles with ice cream. I think she's from another planet. You know, there's always times change. Waffles and ice cream is really good. I like it especially when they take the waffle and they flatten it and make it into like a cone shape, and then the ice cream goes in there and you get the waffle cones, man. Oh, waffle cones all the way. Get that cup out of here. Give me that waffle cone, baby. I was hoping you would see that. That's his tail. Don't you think that way? This is AI. AI, man, look how detailed AI has gotten. It's getting better, fam. It's getting better. This is one of those wild ones that I got that I'm just like, this is nothing that there's no way. This has nothing, there's nothing here. Besides, I guess this poor, I don't even know what to say. It was almost a two-headed camel, but it's not, it's a single-headed, two-bodied camel. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Or this over here. I have no idea. But I thought it was so dang funny, I had to just make it my background. It's just so funny sometimes. The random stuff that you get, man, it's so crazy. AI's not going to take over, fam. We're fine. We're fine. Trust. Trust. The AI's got a long way to go. Yeah, I don't know if that's something. I'm still trying to figure out what this is right here, too. This thing has like two hands. I thought it was just funny. It's got some nice clouds. There's some stars in the background. Just like, it's good. AI, baby. It's the future, chat. It is the future. Gosh, man, always these ad breaks, man. Always, I'll snooze those ads for a couple more minutes. There we go. What's the rule? There's prawn for everything. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. Hey, we already listened to that one. There we go. Oh, but it's Wednesday. Happy hump day, everybody. We got a lot of fun stuff in store today. We talked about the View 380 last week. We did a nice little unboxing of that. And I thought it was pretty good to kind of show the ins and outs of the case. A couple of tricks there with some of the panels and everything. So hopefully that helps somebody out. You can go watch the VOD there on both Twitch or on YouTube. And yeah, hopefully that kind of helps break some stuff down for some people that are looking for it. BB McDaniel says, my 380 arrives today. Nice. What color did you get? I think that's, I'm curious to know what color. Matcha? Did we go matcha? Snow? Nice. Good choice. Good choice. Yeah, snow is still it's so clean. It looks so bright and everything. Hope it goes well on the desk, man. You have a good build with it and everything. We're going to be building in the 380, of course, today. We're going to be kicking off our AIO build, and I'm super excited about this one. I think this one's going to be definitely different because I got my hands on one of MSI's Project Zero backwards connector boards. And we'll be doing the build in that. We'll be kicking that off here today and having some fun with it all month long here. for the show. So definitely going to be a unique build. It'll be the first time I've done a backwards connector build in one of our cases. And of course, the View 380 is one of our first cases to come out that offers the universal ATX form factor. We got more on the way, of course. I know a lot of people, we talked about like how the Tower 300 had the cutouts, but we didn't officially state that it was backwards compatible. And I think that was because it was a little bit of a tight spot on a couple of things. We know that we've seen some people on Reddit as well as out in social media, YouTube and so forth. They did some fun stuff with it. I thought that was pretty cool, but this right here, the View 380 is one of our first cases to come in stock, at least in the US. We have more coming, by the way, as well. I think one of the other cases that we're going to have to that we're going to be talking about here soon as well is going to be the E660. This is now in stock, very similar to the 600 that we built for our live stream build, but one of the big differences with this one is it also supports that universal ATX form factor. Comes in at the same price, so it's kind of really up to you if you want the 600 or the 660. We'll be talking about that more or less after we finish our View 380 build, but we got the E660 as well as a couple of the cases specifically from Computex that are going to be showing up here in the next month or so, and we'll be doing a nice little breakdown and an overview. Might not be getting into some builds with them per se, but we'll definitely do a nice little unboxing and you know, take a look. Take a look. You know what I mean? Take a look. I think it's gonna be fun. Of course, we got the View 380 here on the table today. This is one of our newer mid-tower universal ATX form factor cases, meaning that it can support both standard and backwards connector capable, whatever you want to call it. I think universal ATX is a good spin, but it supports both ways, and it has the nice little cutouts there for both micro or ATX. So that is kind of important. I mean, if you did have a micro board and you want to move it into something a little bit bigger, you know, something like that's an option, of course, when you've got certain parts you already have. But then you can also consider, too, if you're looking to do a build like this, or you really like that backwards connector board and you're just trying to find the right home for it. I know there's not too many choices out there in the market, so maybe the View 380 might be something fun. Either way, you can do it either way, and I think that's really cool. I think that's really, really cool. Nice old, yeah, dual chamber design. We talked about this. We broke down the case, took all the panels off and everything like that. I said like that last week, and today we're gonna get cooking on the build. All the details here on our website, thermaltakeusa.com. Feel free to come in here and take a look. You know, AIO, fan compatibility, planning. Planning is a big one. Pig coming in for the 13 months. Thank you so much, Pig, for the prime. Appreciate you, man. Mustang Fishing coming in says, what is the largest mid-tower case y'all offer? I have been stuck with the CTE 750. That's large. To be fair, personally, that is a full tower case in my opinion. I would not consider that a mid-tower case, even though we listed it as a mid-tower. Like this one, they list this as a mid-tower. It's towards EATX, man. It's a pretty big case. But so I guess the biggest question is that if you're in a CTE 750, I'm assuming you have an ATX motherboard. It's not EATX, because that would be one difference to consider when you're looking at choosing the right case, right? What compatibility limits do you have, right? I doubt cooling's a big problem. Pretty sure you don't want to go too small either, but you definitely don't want something that big, and you're likely going to have a lot of extra parts for it. I mean, I would say, if I was looking at some stuff, and I mean, you know, budget aside, and, you know, just kind of looking at it, if you're in the 750 range, I mean, the 600's just as big. It's not going to be that much smaller. I would say if I was looking for something to kind of tone it down a little bit. Oh, man. I'd almost say to wait for the Tower 600, because the Tower 600 is going to be here in a little bit, probably about a month. I'm hoping that we can have more info on that sooner, but I don't know. I'll have to think of that. I really like the CTE series. I just want a beefy case is all. Dude, I mean, go over here to Go over here. Let's see. Yeah, because dude, the 750, bro. That's a nice case. That's a nice case. View 51, not as big, but still big. I really like the View 51. I had a build in that for about 3 years. Still have it. Still going pretty strong. I'd say the View 51 would be a good alternative choice for something that's not about like the same size, but it's in the ballpark range. You know what I mean? If you want to go something a little bit different, maybe look at the P6 or the P8. P8's pretty big, but maybe the P6 might be a interesting option for you as well. Or if you can wait about a month, maybe the Tower 600. Maybe the Tower 600. Some ideas and everything. We got some more stuff coming, but it's still, you know, it's in the works. It's in the works. It's still on the way. All right, and then okay, so a couple other things too popped up over on our page here. We have the new CTE. These are the EX fans. So we've done the CT like 120, 140s, but they've all been like the daisy chain. So they all had that like daisy chain cable on them. These are all now magnetic connect, what we're calling MagForce 2.0. And a lot of these, as you can see, are all on Notify Me now. I know a lot of people have been wanting them. I've had people asking for both the matcha as well as the hydrangea blue. These fans are going to be the ones that either come reverse or come standard. So they're two separate SKUs. They don't have the interchangeable blade with them. So they are going to be separate SKUs. When you look, like if I make this a little bit bigger, see how these ones say reverse, reverse, and this just doesn't say anything. I think this should say standard maybe. I don't know. I mean, you click in on it, you can see the details, so it's not too confusing. But I mean, if you're just browsing and shopping the page and everything, you'll notice there's reverse here, reverse, reverse. So it's a lot of all the reverses in first, and then it comes here like the greens, blues, whites, and blacks right here as far as like the standards. So just kind of breaking that down. Why is there so many, you know, besides the colors, right? Because you're like, dude, there's 4 different colors of the same, and it's because we got a 140 and a 120, both in reverse and in standard. So you know, choose wisely. Just giving you guys a little bit of a breakdown, but a lot of stuff still coming. You can notify me, or you know, go in here and do the little notify me if you would like to get notified on when this becomes available, as it will likely be in stock on thermaltakeusa.com first, before it goes out to like Amazon, Newegg, and so on to all those other people as far as they get it. But it's on the road, it's on the boat, on the road, whatever you want to call it, in the plane. So keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for that. I love the matcha fans because yeah, me too. The matchas, I think, it's a pretty cool color. It's definitely different. The bubble pink has been pretty interesting too, to see the feedback on that. I think that one's pretty interesting just as well too. Kind of crazy, man. It's really interesting to see us branching out to some different colors and everything. Pretty crazy stuff. Dorian, what's up? Good to see you. Happy hump day. Happy hump day. All right, and then one more thing to kind of bring up. Unfortunately, our PC winner from last time did not qualify. They did not respond back. So we have had to pick a new winner for the PC grand prize itself, hoping this time we have a human being. I have already shot the email out to the person. So email me back. Please don't make us wait another week. Don't make us wait another week. Man, those terms and conditions, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I looked at the account. Looks like a real person. It's got a real picture. Like they had their other socials linked up. All look like a normal. I'm hoping, you know, it's RNG, baby. I can't pick them. They got, you know, it's the way the Gleam does it. You know what I mean? But good luck. Good luck. I'll be making the announcement on who's the winner here later on in the stream. But yeah, I'm just going to throw it out there because I'm just tired of waiting. Check your email. If you got an email from me directly, ThermalMike, if you got an email from me directly from our work and it says, what did I put in there? Prize winner. It says winner. Check your email. I need a response, and then we can talk about all the details and all the fun stuff that you want, okay? Check your spam folders. I'll let you know later. I'll let you know later. I got to keep it a little bit of a surprise. You can check your email. If you don't have an email, then, you know. I'm sorry. Maybe you do. Maybe you're watching and you just checked your email right now. Holy crap. Cheese just accepted the prize. All right, congratulations, Cheese. Oh, man. Please check your emails. We'll be talking about that in a little bit, though. Of course, we got our weekly waffle giveaway going on. Get in on there, dude. We already got over 150 entries, man. Let's go. Let's go, everybody. Good to see you guys all on here, both on Twitch and on YouTube. Let me finish my waffle and we'll get started on this build here. All right. Will be fun to re-roll every week. I mean, I just want to give something away. Please. These people that just enter a giveaway and just don't respond. Feel bad. I feel real bad. Re-roll till it's me. Well, you know the funny part is about that? I don't know who it is. I don't know their names. Like, I know their real name, but I don't know your Twitch name. I don't know your YouTube, you know what I mean? Like, I know who it is. I can say the name and where they're from, like we always do, right? But because it's on Gleam, it's not directly linked to Twitch or anything, so I don't know. Like, it doesn't give me that username to be like, oh, that's so and so. Like, I don't have the connection. It sucks. I wish it did. Make it easy for us. What's the first letter of the real name? You already checked your email, Cyber. I know. You're a brain. You already checked your email. I already know you checked your email. Check the spam folder. No email. I know, right? Hey. I'm trying, you guys. I'm trying. Move. Whatever it is, check their email. Hey, and if you got the email and you won, and you know, say something in chat. That'd be fun. That would be fun. The sad part is that my chat is broken, so I don't have my, I can't see my YouTuber stuff as much. Mike, do you need my address now or later? Mustang says later. Email me back. Just reply to the email. Just send me an email. If you have my email, just send me an email and make me feel like you're, you know, just be like, hey, I know I didn't win, but I just want to make you feel better by sending you an email. Hey, that's you. Hey, you like waffles too? No way, me too. All right. IST mods coming in, baby.
Nice mods. Yo.
Yo. Good to see you, man. You know, if you get to go to that barbecue, bro, you get to go to that barbecue with Scan. Tell my main man from Scan there. Tell him that ThermalMike says hi. He says, "What's up, baby?" And tell him I miss him. He's a good guy. You know the guy that owns Scan. You know that guy. Much love, dude. He's the best, dude. Nice, dude. Appreciate it, man. I'm so jealous. I wish I could go to that. That would be so much fun. So is anything getting ready rolled? We are re-rolling. We're getting ready to re-roll. We've re-rolled. We'll be announcing the re-roll. To clarify. Hey, I'm building my first PC in like a month, and I'm going to buy an RTX 4060 and a Ryzen 7 7700X for my PC, 32 gigs DDR5, nice. Do you have any recommendations for the same price range Or are these good choices? Sorry for being on. I really want to know. No worries, no worries. Sorry if I missed it too, Soup Up. So, oh man. 4060, to talk about that first, because that's on the list there first. The one thing that I would say about the 4060 is that it's an 8 gig, I think it's an 8 gig card. So with it being an 8 gig card and you not listing like resolution as far as like, you know, monitor and everything. So like if you're at 1080p, I think you'll be fine. But if you're at 1440p, I would definitely probably look to shift my money towards a 4070 Ti personally. As far as GPU wise goes, I think the 7700X will be fine. I don't really see too much of a problem with that. Okay, 1080p. See, I think that's a real big difference there on that, and why you wouldn't want to go overkill on the graphics just the same. So, is the music still freaking crazy? Here, let me shift it up. Let me change it up here anyway. One sec. Shift our music over here. And then we'll bring this bad boy down a little. There we go. Thank you. Did you guys got, yeah, thanks for telling me, guys. I guess I should get like need to get some like headphones or, you know, so I can actually hear what's going on. Mike, it's too loud. Is it better now? Is it good now? Good now? Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. All right, so, all right, 1080p, so that's pretty good. It's pretty good. What do I have? I have here, so with our View 380, to kind of give some reference, I got a 4070 Super 12 gig card. I would say more or less because I was planning on doing 1440p for most of my stuff. So I have that right there for my GPU. I mean, you can look up the pricing and everything like that if you want, but maybe I can give a little bit of a comparison on what we're doing in the build with the View 380. Maybe that might help a little bit as well. But because I'm on an Intel platform here with this in regards to AMD, I think that you know, for the most part, I'd have to look at the pricing again on the Ryzens. I mean, see if you can score a deal, maybe with the CPU and motherboard combos and stuff like that. You know, shout out to like Micro Center and stuff that do a lot of those kind of cool little deals that you can get some discounts on. But either way, I mean, I think you'll be doing pretty dang good with AM5 on something like that. Cooling wise and everything, you got to kind of budget a little bit for that. So, you know, consider probably a good 360 AIO cooler for something like a Ryzen 7. I don't know if you'd get the best results on like a 2-fan rad versus a 3-fan rad for something like that. Of course, you know, being who I am, cooling is a pretty big deal for me. But either way, you know, kind of take that with a grain of salt too and everything. For what I got going on, just to kind of give some comparisons here, I threw in, I have a 1,000 watt, is it 1,000? Yeah, 1,000 watt power supply, totally overkill. I could do this with an 850.
So no one claimed that beautiful hydrangea blue PC hub?
No.
I'll claim it.
No, it's sitting over there waiting for a home. Sitting over there waiting for a home. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Dynamo says, I would wait a couple of weeks for the new CPUs to release. They are coming unless you're doing a 7800X 3D build. That is a very good, that's some very good feedback right there too. There is a couple of things that are in the works. I think some other stuff's kind of like right around the corner if you can wait a little bit. But like you said, he's got a month. So it's really smart that he's kind of fishing out and getting some ideas. I mean, if you haven't gone to like something like PC Part Picker, check that out. Drop some stuff in there, throw some comparisons in, get some ideas on that. But other than that, just keep shopping. That's the fun part. Keep doing some shopping and find out what you can go. I would definitely say X3D chips are the way to go, but I don't necessarily think it's something you need jumping up on the budget-wise with that. Consider storage, consider cooling. I mean, it all totals up to one big price, right? So good luck with it, though. Good luck with it, though. So, yeah, 850 watt power supply would be ideal for this. I mean, if you could put more watts in, it doesn't really matter. Everybody always likes a little bit extra headroom. It's just what I had, more or less because I wanted to go with a white power supply for the case there, so it kind of blends real nice with the case with the white interior with that hydrangea blue on the outside. So that's looking good. I got 360 AIO. We'll be putting this in later, as we have that going on for the build. Oh yeah, I also got some of our snow edition. This is our Tough Ram XG. This is our DDR5 5600 mega transfers per second. Definitely higher memory stuff to consider if you're going either AMD or Intel on those kind of things, especially with a 2-stick configuration. You're going to do 2 sticks, so you keep it dual channel, so you can go with a higher clock rate or mega transfer, like up to like 6,000. If you're gonna go Intel, you can go a little bit higher on the RAM, like 7,200 with that, depending on where you wanna go. But definitely take a look at the motherboard you're eyeballing, see what it supports. Usually like 4-stick configs are kind of out the window. You're either gonna be like doing either 32 or 48 gig stick like kit to keep that dual channel, so you can get just basically it's just the way it is right now. A lot of stuff to think about though. If I won, I'd let you play on it maybe. So yeah, so we got power. We got the AIO for the cooler. We got some RAM right here. Like I said, we got a nice 4070 Super. I didn't want something too ginormous. Granted, I mean, if you can tell, plenty of room. Tons of room in this case for larger graphic cards, of course. It's just something that I had. You know, we're not really doing anything specific here other than just getting a build put together. Got nice little M.2. We got 1 terabyte, you know, pretty standard for what we do around here. And then for CPUs, I like how I get my CPUs in this cool little tray. I get this big old tray for 1 CPU, but I have a 14700 KF. So this is an i7 Intel CPU that we will be using. Also have a 1 terabyte SSD and a 2 terabyte. Thanks for all the feedback. I am taking into account. Yeah, keep shopping. Definitely keep shopping around. I mean, you know, somebody over in Europe, I would say, go take a look at scan.com. They got some pretty good stuff. They're a pretty big place over there and everything like that. Much love to the Scan fam over there. There's some pretty good people. So maybe they got a deal for you. Check them out if you don't know about them. And then, of course, we also have, for the first time, we are doing a backwards connector board. We got the MSI Z790 Project Zero. I'm excited for this. I built a lot of PCs over the years, and I get really kind of hyped up when it's something I've never done before. A little extra notch in the belt, if you know what I mean. But this should be pretty fun. Very different type of build as you would expect. All the connectors and everything are on the back side of the motherboard, and hence why there's some extra cutouts there with the case. Hey, is this gonna fit? Is this gonna work, you think? Is there gonna be some type of weird compatibility with the motherboard going into the case? Maybe the cutouts are wrong, maybe the connectors are in the wrong place. You know, we'll have to wait and see if we run into any trouble with that. So I hope you guys have some fun watching as we build with our first Project Zero board. Should be a lot of fun. Heck yeah, man. Building a computer is definitely a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Can you vertically mount in a 380? So the View 380 doesn't offer vertical mounting. Hey, what's up, nerd? The View 380 doesn't offer vertical mounting, so it's just a standard card plugs directly into the case. I think a lot of that was to kind of keep the size down on it a little bit, because it is definitely smaller than like the View 51. If something like vertical was a big deal for you, I'd look at the View 51 if I were you, or even like the View. Well, not necessarily View 51. I'd look at the View 51 if you're liking this kind of idea and you want that cool vertical GPU mount, which I really liked when I had my build in the View 51. I definitely take a look at that. Maybe that might give you a little bit more room. It's a little bit bigger of a case though. So And then, of course, for cooling, we have our Swafan EX ARGB. Really liking these. Magnetic connect, syncs with the motherboard, 5 volt. Everything will be, you know, nice and easy to sync up. And then we have that nice little magnet connection. Hoping that we get some better connectivity on our first boot with these. But if you guys know my track record, it is terrible. So you guys can all have a good fun. We'll have a good fun laugh when I boot it up and nothing lights up. You know how it goes. We'll have some good fun with that. But we got some fans. Got the board, GPU, RAM, cooling, power, you know, the whole thing that you're going to need for putting a case in there. But let's let's talk a little bit about planning. Now, I know a lot of people will bring this kind of stuff up. 200 mil fans, 200 mil fans. No, unfortunately, this is more of a mid-tower case. So 200 mil fans are usually not as set up for this kind of thing, but I appreciate the question. Is always good. I appreciate the question. Waffle, Uwe. Thank you so much for the tier 1 for 4 months, man. Let's go. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And again, what's up, nerd? Hope you're doing good. Hope you had a good birthday, my friend. Hope you had a good birthday. Oh, Pig Radio says, Thermaltake Live, what is the biggest difference between SWA fans and CT? I said SWA. Oh my God. SWA. What's the biggest difference between SWA and CT? I would say airflow. Look at the airflow speed difference. You look at like, I guess you would kind of, I don't want to like make CT seem less, but they're more of like a mid to upper tier, where the SWA fans are more of a upper tier type of fan cooling, mostly because of the fact that the SWA fans, you know, they both have the magnet connection. They both have, you know, the options for ARGB and non, but one of the big differences too is with the SWA fans specifically, the ones that come with the controller, those ones give you more RGB lighting and options. We don't have that with the CT series. So if you're just looking for just ARGB and you want that more boxy style fan, I'd probably say the CT fans would be something more to look at. The thing I like is that before, with you know, like before Computex, we had like the SWA fans and the CT fans, but the CT fans were daisy chain only, where the SWA fans were magnets. So there's a really big difference, right? A lot of people are like, I don't want to deal with the daisy chain stuff as much. I just want to go for the magnet stuff, but it did cost a little bit more. So the CT fans are a little bit cheaper. So I mean, kind of look at the price point, but price really isn't a matter. I would say most of it's going to be, do you want more of a boxy shape or a more rounded type of shape if you're looking at SWA fans versus CT fans? So we need more colors coming out though too. Do the two connect together? Yeah, so they well, can a SWA fan connect to a CT fan? Hey, maybe we'll find out. Maybe I'll grab one. We'll do it next week. I'll grab a fan and we'll see if we can connect the two together. That'd be actually kind of interesting. I haven't actually tried that, at least on stream. I think I tried that before we were messing around. I know I've seen people connect a 120 to a 140. You know, the bigger 140 fan, you can put a 120 right next to it. It works. It's kind of funny because the connector is just right. It just has there's only one pin connector. There's not two, so it's not a width limitation or anything. So you can definitely do that. But when you look at like the CT fans versus the SWA fans, the pins are different. So I don't think it will work, but we'll let's test it next week. Let's find out. I'll get some stuff. We'll mock it up and we'll just see what happens. Maybe it'll explode. Maybe we'll just get some more beautiful RGB. Stay tuned for next week. We'll see what happens. That's a good idea. Maybe we should do that. See what happens. Yeah, I would say either fan isn't really bad. It's just kind of, I guess, a personal preference. You know, the CTs at least have more colors. You know, that's pretty. I mean, I haven't seen matcha ideas and SWA fans per se, but we have both the black and the snow, and it's got RGB, so you can kind of set the color. So it kind of works. We haven't done too many other interior colors besides black and white, except for like the bubble pink that has like a turquoise. It's not really this blue. It's like a different, like, it's almost like the turquoise more than the hydrangea, but that bubble pink is definitely some wild colors. And I've been really curious if we're going to do that in other stuff. So it's okay if they're different brands connecting. Well, no, that wouldn't work because each brand has their own magnetic way, and it's not going to work that way. Yeah, you don't want to. Don't do that to yourself. I guess would be probably the biggest thing that I could say. You know, there's easier ways to get your RGB, my friend. There's much as don't punish yourself. You know, go play Elden Ring, new game +7 if you want to punish yourself. Just go play Elden Ring default. I have them all the same, but what if I win some? Well, you know, I saw you got in on the waffle, so you never know, Blue. You never know, Blue. You've won a waffle before. Maybe even more than once, actually. Trying to remember, like a couple people come to mind that I know have won more than one waffle. You died.
You died.
I saw that way too much in the last couple of weeks. Way too much in the last couple of weeks. You're ready to win a waffle again? Well, good for you. Good. Get on that waffle train. I know you will. I have Lalo twice and a chippy. Nice. See? 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 Watch and you can win. Watch and you can win. I've been playing Elden Ring constantly lately. Yeah, I have to. I took like a couple of day break because I was just I'm towards the end of the DLC. I'm really trying to not go with any of the meta builds. Hack and slash is my game. I'm not a big parry person or block person as much. I kind of messed around with some magic and doing some different stuff, but I'm pretty big hack and slash type of person, jumping and dodging and rolling. But it makes it a lot harder from what I've seen other people playing the game. It's pretty crazy. You got as far as downloading it? Nice, Box. You know, that was funny too. I saw there was a statistic. There was a statistic that Steam released, and it was talking about how many games, like what the total value is, and how many games that have been bought off of Steam that have never been installed. Like they know if you installed it or not, even though you bought it. So if they know you bought it, they're going to know if you've installed it at least once on the account. So don't fall into that statistic and become one of those procrastinators like myself who buy games and don't play them. But it was a lot of money, dude. It was like 80 million. I'd have to look. I think it was something crazy value. Some crazy value about it. People that bought how many games they bought and just didn't even install it yet. And they're talking about how much money that was, and it was just some insane number. It's, you know, but you know what's really awesome about Steam that I like versus any other platform? It's going to be there when I want to play it. If it's something that I played last year and I want to pick it back up, like Elden Ring, beat the game, came back, played it again, kind of picked up where I left off, going, oh my God, how does anything even work? Having all this stuff already with my character. You know, that's why I like Steam. That's why I like Steam. My go-to, baby. That's right, Blue. That's right. I have no concerns that it will not be there. I have no concerns. Unless, of course, the game developer, you know, causes a problem. We've seen that. I would say recently, especially in like last year, like games have come out and then somebody's like, you copied so-and-so, pull the game. I mean, look what's happened to a couple of different games, you know what I mean? The games coming out, blowing up graphic cards to, you know, PSN stuff and a lot of other things, man. Good stuff, though. A lot of fun stuff. Or, you know, just a lot of fun little things that come up like that. But I honestly didn't know, but I guess it did make sense that Steam would know if you actually downloaded the game. I thought that was interesting. All right, so... All right, let's kick off our build. We got the View 380 mid-tower case here by Thermaltake. Brand new case here, just came in stock within the last couple of weeks. Nice full perforation here on the back. Metal, aluminum, whatever. It's not aluminum, I guess, but, you know, just metal panel, not plastic. And of course, you got some nice glass panels here on the case. We talked a little bit about the tricks on taking some of these panels off for the first time. Figured I'd start with recapping that as we kind of break everything down here for you and get started here on our build. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. So the View 380, you have the options to remove the side panels, but the side panel with the glass does have a set screw pre-installed from the factory. That means us. And in order to get that side panel off, you're first going to want to remove the top panel. Top panel's got nice perforation here all the way through. It's nice metal type of, little top panel. It's all nice and blue. You got 2 screws here on the back, and that will release the panel. We'll just start breaking this stuff down. But yeah, like that slides back, that pops off. Same with the back panel that's right here. There's a little tab right here on the back. Just grab that with your hand. That's going to pop off. You see the little tabs here on the top. Boom, bam. Side panel. Done. I love how this is making stuff just so much easier. Just get in there and get it done. Get in there and get it done. This opens up the access to the back panel. Of course, we have our hard drive, I guess, little bracket right there. We'll be removing that there too, so we can get all of our cable management and everything done as we move forward, getting the build all going on and everything. But the glass panels. So with the glass panels, we'll zoom in. We'll dive in on this one. Dive in on this one here. If I can get... There we go. All right, so this right here is going to be your first test. So with the View 380 out of the box, this screw is pre-installed. So that means that this top panel will feel like it's coming off, but because it's got the little push clips here too, but you may or may not see that because you still have the top panel on. So just PSA, make sure you take that off. And just to kind of save a little bit of time here too, the front panel has 2 screws as well, and those are required for both, keeping it on as well as removing it. You got to leave those ones on, but you can take this one off, but it's a nice little option like you're traveling or whatever, but just keep in mind, it'll be on there outside of the box, and right out of the box.
Somebody get him some water, please.
Looks like my new co-anchor may need a glass of water.
John coming in with a hydrate. Thank you so much, John. Cheers to you, my friend. All right. Fancy. Okay. Whoa, NVIDIA. What's up, NVIDIA? How's it going? Welcome, NVIDIAers. How's your stream, Freeman? Do you have a good one, man? Much love. Thank you guys so much. What's going on? We're kicking off our build here today.
200.
We're kicking off our build here today in the View 380. Got a lot of fun going on. We're breaking down the case. And yeah, we got some backwards connector board installs going on. It's gonna be the first backwards connector board we got going on here. So that's gonna be a fun little treat. And then of course we have a 4070 Super that's gonna go right in here, and it should be pretty super here for the build as we get everything put together. But yeah, dude, what's up? What is up, NVIDIA Raiders? Good to see you. Man, that's one nice case. Thanks, Yosh. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I think this is a fun little mid-tower case. It's nothing too crazy, but it gives you that fish tank vibe. And it's one of our first cases that supports the backwards connectors, with all the little extra cutouts and everything in here too. So this is a fun build. I've been actually pretty excited about this because this is the first time I've gotten to do a backwards connector board build, and we should have some fun. And for all you guys that are joining in, by the way, if you didn't know, we have our weekly waffles going on each and every week. I see a couple of our Raiders here, exclamation mark, waffling to get their chance in to win. We'll be picking 2 winners later on during the stream today to win some prizes. So all you got to do is follow in order to qualify and be within the U.S. or Canada to win So good luck to you guys. Get in on that. Get in on that. What's up, Larry? How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, I'm excited about this. I think this is going to be fun with the way the board is. But yeah, we gotta get back to the case. We got to get back to the case. So we got the side panel off. Let's go ahead and finish the job and get the front panel. What was Jacob doing on stream today? What's the prize? We have a fun prize wheel that has a variety of Thermaltake products on it. And what we like to do is we like to do a your prize your way. So if you land on the fans, you land on a mouse, or even a gaming monitor, you can visit our website and you get to pick what you want. It's your prize your way here. And we do this each week. So good luck. Exclamation mark waffle. Payday 3, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hopefully they fix the servers. Big Payday 2 fan. Big Payday 2 fan. Really enjoyed Payday 2 a lot. We tried to rob some banks on Overkill and got killed. Yeah, dude, I could see that. I could see that. Overkill, yeah, you ain't messing around with that one. You ain't messing around. So there you go. Pretty simple, easy breakdown of the case. I really like a lot of the panels just being push clips, not too many screws to deal with, but in the right place, I would say. Getting the nice, be able to secure the panels on if need be, and, the rest of it just kind of pops off with ease, makes it real simple. Let's take a look at this board. Let's take a look at this board. I've been excited to take a look at the board. We got our case almost ready. We're going to strip our fans out. We're going to be upgrading those, but let's dive in on this new motherboard here. All right. So this here is the Z790 Project Zero motherboard by MSI. And what's special about this one, other than that, it's got a pretty cool color, which I think is going to go real well with the build. But this one has all the connections on the backside. The graphics card we have still has the Gen 5 connector on it. So the graphics card's not a backwards connector graphics card. Well, MSI, but still, I'm really excited to see what the look is going to be like with just this having no connections on the front. It's definitely going to be different. Let me get this spun around here just a little bit. And we can take this bad boy out. Can you smell it? Here you go, chat. Here you go. It doesn't smell like waffle. Oh, that new electric smell, baby. Oh my gosh, I live for this. I live for this. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, there's a little secret door of a bunch of fun things. See, anything that we need. Anything we need. Wi-Fi, all that. Yeah, we'll get all that later. Where is the shield built in? Oh, shield is built in. Easy peasy. Let's go. And cool, we can use this box right here for our initial setup. Let's go ahead and take this bad boy out of the box here. Let's go. It's got that. Oh, it's almost better than Waffles, chat. That new electric smell. It's almost better than Waffles, but this is wild. This is really crazy, not seeing any type of connectors, especially down along the bottom here. I like how MSI, has these nice little panels, and look, they're removable. Look, there's some type of removability. Yeah, look, a couple screws through here, but this is definitely different. When you're looking at a case like this, it's got all the pins on the back side of the board. That's pretty crazy. Let's go ahead and flip it around here. And we'll take a look here a little bit further. So Project Zero, like a couple of the boards that are coming out that are going to be having this, we'll have to see if more of these kind of motherboards start to become popular in the market and everything. But of course, Thermaltake is ready with backwards connector motherboard cases for you, especially like the View 380 and more to come. But we got, your 24 EPS. So a lot of USB 3, your Type C's right there. All your SATA ports are now on the side. And then basically all the stuff that you would usually see on the bottom that's more or less on this side just kind of got flipped to the other side. So pretty interesting there with that. And hopefully this motherboard's going to fit right in, and we're going to have the proper cutouts. And we did our job here at Thermaltake to make sure this bad boy fits in all the way. It's going to be interesting. Cable management's going to be different. You know, it's going to have a pretty unique look to it. It's really going to make the case, I think, look really, really clean. And of course, we got magnetic connection fans, so that's going to reduce even more cables on there. So should be a pretty fun build. Should be a pretty fun build. Which CPU brand do you prefer, AMD or Intel? Both. Super salad, yes, please. I like to go bounce around between what they got going on, I would say. You know, I can't necessarily lie and say that I'm a pretty big fan of NVIDIA. Not because you guys just rated, but just in general and everything. So, got that kind of stuff going around there too and everything, you know, but I don't know. We've done a variety of AM4, AM5, lots and lots of Intel builds, and we'll keep doing a variety of different stuff and everything. But, you know, it's always neat to kind of see how technology goes, how everything's moving forward. I mean, this is definitely a pretty big change from what a lot of people are expecting. But, you know, it's not something on the performance side. It's more almost all aesthetics, right? There's really no benefit that I've seen of having the connectors on the back besides an aesthetic type of scenario. So it's not like I'm really necessarily concerned about like performance aspects of it, but it's going to probably have a nice, pretty cool look to it. So we'll have to see what's going on. Love the shirt. OnlyFans, baby. Visit thermaltakeusa.com and click on our OnlyFans page. We have a website dedicated to OnlyFans. It's right there on our website. Been there for a while. What's up, Ven? Good to see you. Thanks, Flam. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, so case and all that. Let's see what they. All right, let's go ahead and let's really start getting in here on this. Now that we kind of shown the parts, shown you guys the juice, we got to get back to building. But first, Mustang coming in with a hydrate. Thank you so much, Mustang. Cheers to you. Happy hump day, baby. It's Wednesday. What do you think is the most expensive build you have ever done? Oh, it was a Tower 900 by far. I did a Tower 900 that was fully liquid cooled back in the day. SLI was still around. I think it was 2080? No, wait. 1080 Ti's? And they were, dude, it was like a $10,000 build. And a lot of it was because they wanted like crazy storage in there. Like crazy storage. And like the best of the best with honors, sir. Like it was pretty crazy. Like the Donkey Kong build, that case. But like the Donkey Kong, it was nowhere near this guy. This guy, it's a pretty cool build. I had a lot of fun. I got to build it. It was all custom loop. It was a dual loop, hard tube build. I did custom tubing for it, whole 9 yards and everything like that. It was probably around 10 grand at the time. And that was 5-6 years ago. 5-6 years ago. I guess you can't really compare that to what we've dealt with pricing after COVID, but you can understand it's not cheap. It was not cheap. It was pretty high end. I would say Tower 900 is a pretty big case. So because of the fact of how big the case is, the whole dual loop thing, when you think 2 pumps, twice the price, stuff like that, it really adds up, especially when you're running multiple cards, water blocks, the whole 9 yards, you know, dual 560 rads, quad 140 radius. Oh man, some good stuff, dude. The Tower 900. Love me the Tower 900. Rip SLI though. Rip SLI. I miss SLI so much. That was such the fun days. Such the fun days. All right, let's get some of these fans out of here so we can start getting our build going. Let's see what we got. I was talking a little bit. I like how there are white grommets up here. They kind of maybe a little bit difficult to see, but you guys might be able to see them. But nice little white grommets for your cable routing, mostly for like, you know, you can put your AIO on the top, your fans and stuff. That's different than these cutouts because these are going to be the cutouts for like your EPS and everything. So it's not something to be like, you know, the motherboard's going to be covering that hole. So it's not like it's feasible, but we made sure that proper routing was achieved. Proper routing. I'm so ready for some waffles and some bacon. Let's go, Green Garage. Let's go. I enjoyed my waffle earlier. It was really good. Chocolate chip this. I got chocolate chip this time. I'm waiting for them to make a Canadian bacon flavor. Or syrup. Canadian maple syrup flavor. Yeah, I'll be down for that. I'll be down for that. Limited edition. I had a light lunch. Go get a waffle cone, man, and some ice cream. All right, let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and take the rest of these bad boys out. Now, the View 380 comes with variety of fans, as you can see here. These are our CT ARGB. So they're not like the high-end fans, but they're not like the bottom of the barrel either. And they'll come with ARGB, so meaning, 5-volt motherboard sync. So you give it a little bit of LED lighting with it, but definitely not the top end fan per se. And I think that kind of goes a lot of different ways when you talk about like what fans come with the case. I mean, we've recently done cases that just don't have fans at all. And we were curious on that. We were like, oh no, we don't put any fans in here. Like, is somebody going to just try to run the case without any fans? I mean, that was legitimately a question. And we're like, for a case at this price point, I don't think so. And it was interesting to see some feedback at Computex about it from some of the media, because it was a question we did bring up. Because, some of our larger cases might not come with fans, but for stuff like this, I think it's nice to have at least something in there. Something if you can use. I mean, these are just CT ARGB fans. You can get the same ones if you want to get more, or if you're like looking for an AIO solution to match. You just take a look at our THV2 AIO coolers that have the CT fans on them. So that way you can get that same connection, the 5-volt as far as, piggyback and everything. And just, it all works. It just works. It just works. I know some of the Raiders here know exactly what that means. No, good to see you guys. Thanks again, NVIDIA, for the raid. Appreciate it. And don't forget, get in on that waffle, baby. We'll be picking. Let's see how much time we got. Well, how much time we got? I got about 35 minutes. About 35 minutes left on the giveaway. So plenty of time to go walk your car, wash your dog, whatever you got going on. Make a sandwich, sit back, relax. Maybe make a waffle, and it could be you. It could be you. I guess I should have probably done the cables first, but whatever. Whatever. Let's see. Oh, no, there's another one right here. At least this is tied down pretty well. But I am definitely more of a fan of less cables and more magnets. So I just had to make the change. Had to make the change. And let's see if I can fish these through without ripping the grommet out. Because, yeah, even though these things are daisy chain, they are ARGB, so that means they got 2 cables off the fan, one for the motor and then one for the ARGB. I think it's something a lot of people have gotten used to. I know it's something I got used to, but now that I have these magnet fans, I mean, there's just no turning back. I don't see people going back to all these cables and all. I just think people are gonna gravitate to magnets. Don't throw your motherboard in the dishwasher like Roman did. Well, what I missed? Mike. What day is it, Mike? Let's go, Manuel. Let's go. Thank you so much. No respect. What'd you win? Tell us all the secrets. That nice little consolation prize. So if you are looking to change your fans out, it's always nice to have a backup fan or 2 or 4. just hanging around in case you might need it. But yeah, cut the cables and go magnets, fam. Definitely something that I just can't not think about. It's going to be really hard to get me back to all the connectors. All of the connectors. Spill the beans. Then we can kind of open them. Since we're talking about fans, only fans, let's talk about it a little bit more. Nothing wrong with washing PCBs if the batteries and fans have been removed. Yeah, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. If you wash it with isopropyl alcohol, I think it comes down to what do you wash it with? What is this for? Is this like a, oh, is it supposed to keep everything in place? It's like it's a free piece of paper. Wow, I didn't know free gifts were included with our fans. Well, let's pull these bad boys out. Magnets. I love that's just that it not only sounds good, but it feels good. It just sucks right into it. I love it. Now, these are our Swafan EX ARGB, so these sync with motherboard, 5 volt and everything like that. This one has it, but it's on the back side, but that doesn't matter because we'll still be able to function properly with it. And it's going to save us a good amount of space on our cable management because I can link 3 fans together like so and just have a single cable off of one end. Now, one thing that's definitely different about us here at Thermaltake is you're also going to get with the Swafans, and it's also to add on with the whole Swafan versus CT fan. The CT fans don't come with swappable fan blades, so that's another part of the price as well as just the feature set of the Swafan blades. But your fans are going to come with a standard blade, basically standard airflow direction, meaning that the air is coming in through the front, going out the back. But you're also going to get 3 reverse blades that will be included as well, so you're not stuck staring at the back of your fans like you saw the CT fans and how they were installed in the case. Because yeah, ideally right there, we're going to want intake coming in, breathing some nice fresh air on the back of the case. We'll put our AIO on top, and that'll be exhausting up out the back. And then we even have options for 3 fans on the bottom and then 1 in the back there. So good opportunity to get some push and pull going on for some proper positive airflow inside the View 380. And with that, you're also going to get a nice aesthetic of being able to, just look at that nice, beautiful top of the fan. I would say this especially goes for a lot of people that are going to have fans as intake mounted on the bottom. Traditional fans, you're going to be staring at that back frame and everything. But with our Swafans, these little bad boys pop right out just like that. And we have a reversible blade that you interchange. We don't change the motor speed, none of that silly stuff. It's just basically changing the rotation based on the blade curve as far as from one way to the other. And I think for a lot of you guys that may or may not have seen this, because I haven't done a build in this in a little bit, but you guys can kind of look at the blades there. And if you see like this one and this one, right, look at the curvature of the blade where this one's in that reverse position. So it's like, if I spin them both, I guess, like that, it's a little bit of a difference, but I think you guys can kind of see what's going on. And then this allows you to then have those fans go right there in the case like that, and you get the nice fan facing upward, but it's in an intake mode, and you control your friends. Be like, oh yeah, I just thought more exhaust was important. They'd be like, bro, it's supposed to be intake on the bottom. And it's a fun little icebreaker for them coming into your gaming room, questioning you on why you did what you did. Get them right there with that, be like, hey, don't worry about it. So that's some fun stuff. And then to talk a little bit about cables, This is more or less what you're going to be returning to, but what I like is that you only need one. You're going to get extras in the box, so you have them for each fan, so you're good there. But if you're going to do the 3, you can just go right here like so, and this is going to just connect right up, and then you can just control all 3 off of the one cable. And then even better is that we have the in and outs for the 5 volts, so your little 5-volt connector can daisy chain then to the other fans and then go to like a single connection. But the one thing you want to make sure about is how many LEDs does your motherboard 5-volt header support, because sometimes some of them only support like 120 LEDs, and these fans have 20p a piece. So just kind of think about that, depending on how big of a case build you have. The good thing is most motherboards have 2 headers nowadays, and it kind of helps for, like, you know, the fans on the top of the case versus on the bottom. So, you know, it's some good stuff. It's some good stuff there. Ash, 89 coming with a hydrate. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. I was getting a little thirsty. Oh, getting a little thirsty. Who's watching Beavis and Butthead tonight at 10? What's going on tonight at 10 on Beavis and Butthead? They got some special thing going on. I'll have to check it out. So that means 7 p.m. my time, Pacific Standard. New episodes are great. I'll have to check it out. I didn't know. Thanks, dude. This is why I like streaming. You guys tell me all the fun stuff. DigiPizza says, what is your opinion on Alienware PCs, specifically the newer R16R? I honestly have no idea. I don't look at any of their stuff. I'm not really sure. I haven't really been keeping up to tabs on that. You know, I'd probably say, just like with anything else, you know, take a look at like the Amazon reviews. I think those are pretty fair for a lot of it. You got to kind of pick your, you know, pick and choose, see the consensus of them, not just focus on one person's rant or, you know, rate because they just had a bad time, you know what I mean? But reviews. I think reviews is one of the biggest things. I mean, somebody who works for a case manufacturer, power, the whole thing. We even sell turnkey systems. I think it's really important that, you know, getting like a third-party reference. Don't go see what Alienware has to say, if you feel me on that. But see if there's some reviews out there on that one. And of course, if it's new, it might be in the works. You know, it takes a little bit, especially when you're talking like a whole system. It's a lot of money for a review like that. So think about that. Woot, England won. Let's go. Let's go, England. Let's go. Good job. What'd they win? What'd they win? The football? Soccer? I think Butthead is a hydrangea blue man. He could be. He could be. They charge like $1,000 on average or more than other builds. They you know, I haven't looked at pricing. I honestly haven't looked at pricing, but I think right there, just random person in chat just kind of throwing that out there. I think he knows a little bit. Soccer sucks. You can't park here. But yeah, like, yeah, take a look, see what they got going on. Yeah, of course. It is. It is. Alienware is pretty big. They got a lot going on there and everything. I mean, I would say that there's a lot of other companies that are out there. They offer a lot of different things. I mean, I think the look is a big thing. I mean, we ourselves, Thermaltake, we have TT Gaming. We do gaming PCs as well. So like if you like this case, but you don't want to build a system, we have builds coming out in the View 380, like we've done with the Tower 300 and so on. So we're doing our part for that. We also, as a case manufacturer, send our cases out to other SIs, and they build their systems in our cases or use even our parts for their builds, if you can understand too. So we work with a lot. We're here and there, you know, as Thermaltake goes, as far as stuff that we can offer, like the full turnkey individual parts, and then work with a lot of different system integrators out there that also build systems, you know? Yeah, you might get some interesting feedback from the chat there, but I think that's probably why you were asking, and I honestly think it's a smart move because you can get an honest opinion from somebody right here in the chat. I think a lot of my chat people here know what's up too. You guys have been around for a while. We talk a lot of tech. I know a lot of you guys are pretty big enthusiasts, and you got your eyes open. You're looking around, just like the media is, trying to find all the juiciness, you know? Speaking of juiciness, you get fan lube with your fans. So when you want to change out the fan blades, we provide fan lube. You can't get this anywhere else, only from Thermaltake. We include fan lube in here with the fans. Never let your fans spin dry. with a SWA fan. You have some fan lube. And the good thing, you can use this on any hydraulic bearing. So it's kind of interesting. And if you buy a couple of packs, you're going to be loaded. I'm trying to think where I've got my small collection here. A lot of people question me about why I have so much. But that's for me to know and for you to not find out. Can I get a fan lube from a guy in a van who lives down by the river? You can. I don't know if you're going to want it, but you definitely can. You know, you know what I'll do? I'll throw in a free fan lube for the next swag pack winner. All right? So the next swag winner, if you win the swag prize, I'll throw in some free fan lube, courtesy of your boy ThermalMike. Dude. Box. Her dad's a preacher. She's a school teacher. Oh man, I love the internet. God, people will believe anything nowadays. It's so funny. It's so funny. So, wait, we got a message. I got an Alienware R16 from Best Buy for almost $2,000 floor price, and it dropped down to $1,000. The price cut in half. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would look. Do yourself a favor and shop around. Kind of find like, take this SWA fan for example. Find yourself 3 PCs, similar price point. But maybe a couple of features. Maybe this got a little more storage. Maybe this got a little more RAM. Maybe this has got the upgraded graphics card on it. And you're like, But then the case sucks. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to say like the case sucks. But, you know, get 3 options. Get 3 cases that you're like, you know what? I think one of these could be it. I think one of these could be it. Kind of take a look. You know, I mean, hey, feel free. If you're not in our Discord, you know, drop it in the general chat. Be like, hey, I'm looking at this one versus that one. I guarantee you there's going to be at least one or more tech nerds in there. They're going to have, you know, their opinion on that. So, you know, but yeah, break down like 3 cases, man. See what you can kind of find out, you know, that doesn't have anything weird, like a shipping, like this one's like $1,000, or I think you're looking like 1,300 pounds, I think you were saying, but does it cost like 200 pounds to ship it where this one doesn't? Those kind of little details, those little things. Look at all those little details. But then start, you know, get an Excel sheet set up. Well, hey, maybe you don't have a computer and you can't do that. Well, you can do that on your phone, but still, that's a little bit harder. But if you do have a PC, get like an Excel sheet out, you know, break yourself down the 1, 2, and 3. You know, put CPU, motherboard, RAM, storage, graphics, power, blah, blah, blah. And then start putting in all what they tell you. And then look at each one. Maybe highlight the best one of the 3, and then look to see which one has the most highlights, and then compare that with the price. I don't know. There's a lot of ways to do it. A lot of different ways you could think about it, but it's a big thing. You know, it's kind of like buying a car. What kind of car do you want to buy? You just going to go to a dealership and just buy one? Well, it doesn't matter then, right? But maybe if you're kind of on your fence and on the fence of going one way versus the other, you like this model or you like that model, you know what I mean? It's kind of the same in a way. It's a car, but you can buy a car from Ford versus Chevy. It's still a car. It's still a truck, but it's made by one person versus the other. You'd say the same thing, you know, Asus versus MSI, NVIDIA versus AMD, right? Kind of decide on what you want to go with. Kind of decide what you want to go with. Good luck, though. That's probably the best part. It's exciting and stressful at the same time. But either way, try to make a good decision. And definitely reach out, look at reviews, and see what people have to say, you know? Maybe you can find some other Discords where people do nice little breakdowns of stuff like that, too, just the same. You know what I mean? Fix and repair daily. Oh, yeah. A lot of jokes there with all that stuff. I checked another stream, and I nearly lost my hearing. Steve in the Jeep. Is mic quiet for anyone else? I have my volume pretty high just to hear him. Really? I thought usually my mic volume's pretty high. I'm usually pretty loud. I usually turn it down. Ugh. Check that Sound Blaster AW64 Gold sound card of yours. Maybe it's going out. Oh, sound cards. Rip. Your mic volume is quite low compared to an average Twitch channel. Interesting. That's interesting. You know, it's funny too, because I watch a lot of Twitch myself, and I could definitely tell you one streamer versus another, I would have to clearly change the volume. It's really interesting. Some streamers are like really quiet, but then like they're quiet talking, like you can barely hear them talking, but the game's loud. So then you can't even hear what they're saying, but the game volume's loud. And then you have other people where like, whatever they're like, if they're watching something, there's a lot of reaction streamers or gaming wise. And then the other people, like their talk, like really loud. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. I just blame Twitch. You know what I mean? No, but I'll take a look. Usually I do like a little recording off stream and I'll just go like little test, make sure everything works. But like my chat was broken today. So I don't know. But usually that setting, I don't change too often. I got Thief with our Sound Blaster. Mic volume's good for me. I think it just depends, you know, but I appreciate the feedback either way. You know, if anything ever sounds weird, like if the music gets strange, right, dude, please tell me. Please tell me. I'm happy to change it and fix it. I can't really hear too much about it. I kind of just run wild with it. But for the most part, I think it works pretty good. I usually don't get too many complaints, but we're streaming. Things can happen. So, all right. Well, the case is much lighter now. Oh yeah, there's a filter on the bottom too. Let's put my little spin wheel turntable over there. Did I miss the waffle? No, I don't think so. How much time we got? About 15 minutes. 15 minutes. The batter's getting mixed right now. Exclamation mark waffle for your chance to win. Good luck to ya. Good luck to you. Get in there. If you did it right, you should get a confirmation saying that you have an entry, and you should be good to go from there. Only got to do it one time, but we are streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. You can double down with double stacks of waffles. It doesn't matter which one you're on, as long as you're on one of them when we pick the winner. I think one of the interesting things about people being on both YouTube and Twitch is that I've been seeing the connection of like your Twitch name versus your YouTube name. And it's kind of funny because some of you guys have similar names and some of you guys have totally different names for what you have on YouTube versus on Twitch. I think it's funny. It's like, you know, a different game. You know, it's like the name you picked in this game versus that game. You know what I mean? It's just funny. I like when I get to see the similarities of it. I think that's probably the most interesting part for me is going like, oh, look, I know who that is because of so-and-so or because of the name. And then sometimes I could be wrong. All right. So we got all of our cables here. We're not going to mess with these too much right now, but let's just tuck them out of the way here for a minute. Just kind of... because I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with a lot of like the cables on the back because all the connectors are going to be, you know, down here, actually quite low on the floor. The way the bottom connectors here, where this is micro and this is ATX. So a lot of stuff's going to be here down towards the floor. So we'll be taking a look at that. And the other thing, it's weird too, the power supply goes right in the middle. I think I'm going to be, I put the power supply in like first, but on this build, I'm not. I'm definitely not going to put the power supply in first. Power supply is going to more or less probably go in last because one, as I'm thinking about this,
Mike. What day is the mic?
I don't want to block the CPU cooler in case I got to do any type of interchange, putting the back plate on for the AIO and stuff. Power supply is going to be right there. So that's one thing to think about, as well as putting the motherboard back in. And then I have all the connectors and everything like that, all that connecting. I want to make sure everything's good. So, but normally the power's on the bottom. It really is not big of a deal. And I usually put it in fairly early on builds, you know, but definitely going to be changing it up for this one. I play some pretty graphical demanding games, says DigiPizza, and competitive FPS, and currently using 16 gigs DDR556. Yep, cool. 16 gigs. Oh, dude, 32, man. 32 all the way. I mean, one of the easiest. So I was, I went to Computex for in Taiwan for a big show that we had out there. And the crazy thing, when I came back, one of the sticks in my memory died. So I ran 2 sticks, 16 gigs each, DDR5, 6000, and one of the sticks was dead. I was like, dude, why is everything so weird? And I pop open the device manager and it says 16 gigs. I'm like, why is it 16? Why isn't it 32? And I could really honestly say that in the past, it wouldn't make that big of a difference, but just playing something like Helldivers 2 on my system with only 16 gigs was almost unplayable. And then, there's other games that are definitely higher demanding. So I would say 16 is a little light nowadays. I think 32 is more or less the minimum. It's kind of been the minimum. I guess it was considered the standard, but either 32 or 48 is kind of the way to go. I know a lot of people are favoring like the 48 because it's 2 sticks still, and you're 24. So at least you have that. So you have a 48 gig kit that gives you that extra on top of with 32 by limiting it to the 2 sticks. So think about that. But for sure, I would try to see if you're only running 1 stick as well in the system versus 2 8s. That's even a bigger problem. But I don't think that's necessarily a scenario. You're probably running 2 8s is what I would think. In need of temperance, Thermaltake Live, I think you should have gone with the matcha green since the last time you used this color, you were still trying to give it away. He's not wrong. He's not wrong, chat. Maybe we should change the color up. Maybe the next giveaway PC will not be blue. How about that? We'll the next PC that we give away cannot be blue. That's what we'll do, okay? That's what we'll do. But yeah, I think the bigger thing, I don't know, because if he's only running 116 versus like 2 8s, that's even a bigger issue. But yeah, 32 is not as, dude, there's certain games that I played that have pushed over 20 gigs of RAM. And with a lot of these newer games trying to do the less loading screens, where they're trying to do more and more that seamless server integration where you're going from A to B without having such of a loading screen, those kind of things, you're going to see RAM really ramp up. Not as much right now, but definitely something to consider for the future. Not necessarily with like a new hardware breakthrough, but like a new game breakthrough that's going to support it. I think one of the biggest ones I could mention would be something like Star Citizen, where that runs like a seamless, like there's no loading screens in that. But then, dude, that game pulls almost 30 gigs of RAM at 1440p. It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, maple syrup. We should do a maple. Well, that was like the gravel sand one. Was at first when I saw the pictures, I thought it was going to be more syrupy color and everything, but it's a little bit more sand. I'm waiting to get one of those in, so I can get one of the new gravel sands, the new colors. I definitely want to show you guys that. So for sure want to show you guys the new color.
Somebody get him some water, please. It looks like my new co-anchor may need a glass of water.
G4, thank you. Appreciate the hydrate. I heard beige cases are making a comeback. Yep. The sleeper builds are back. All right, so let's do what I've wanted to do and see if this fits. It's going to be kind of interesting to give you guys a view because of the fact that the connector and all that stuff is on the backside, so you're not going to necessarily see. But what I'll do is I'll get those case screws out as well. And that way, it's like opening candy. It's like opening candy. Candy Mountain, Charlie. Currently using 2 sticks, 8 gigs. That's what I was hoping. Make sure the motherboard can support more because of the fact that you said Alienware. And I will tell you, to not be as biased as because I mean, dude, with Thermaltake, we sell full turnkey systems. But here's one big thing that I would say that separates a lot of the SIs that are out there. You can find an SI that's going to have like everything proprietary inside. And then you can find another SI that has basically retail parts. It's all just the same thing you bought off the shelf from Micro Center or bought on an Amazon. and you just put it together yourself, but somebody else is just doing that. And it's just all retail stuff. You know what I mean? That motherboards, graphics, this and that. And then you just got one contact for all the parts, right? But I personally stay away from the proprietary stuff versus the integrators that you can just get. It's just all retail parts. And I mean, Thermaltake does it. A lot of other companies do it that way. And then there's other companies that do that proprietary, you know, specialty power supply, specialty motherboard. It's got some specialty things, or they change this, the connectors on it's different. So if something does go wrong and, you know, it's maybe 6-7 years down the road and you don't want to fork a couple $1,000s for a new PC because all you necessarily need is a new power supply, I think that's a huge thing to think about when going one way or the other with an SI system. And yeah, good proprietary motherboards are awful. I mean, I don't know anybody that's going to be like, yeah, man, that proprietary motherboard that I got that's got weird connections with a proprietary power supply, I love it. Because if one of those things went bad, I just have to buy a whole new thing because I can't use any of it. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. But that's a big one for me. Without kind of picking on like one company versus the other company, but just two big ways I would say I see people build systems that they sell, you know? The only reason to buy proprietary parts anymore is you don't know better. Well, I mean, a lot of people have money and not time. Time, money. Money, time. Some people got 1,000 hours, not $1,000. You know what I mean? Plus, you have to know what you're doing, you know? You have to know what you're doing. I like how this kind of opens up with the front like that, and it kind of interesting. Like you got like a cool little case this way. Making sure it's the right one. Making sure it's the right one. Does TT sell that shirt, or was it a one-off for you? This shirt right here is courtesy of my good friend Box. Thank you much, Box. We even got the golden waffle. Golden waffle right there. We got our waffle coming up too, by the way. Less than 6 minutes left on the waffle. If you guys are diving in here in the last couple of minutes, exclamation mark waffle for your chance. Because once time is out, the kitchen is closed. Once time is out, the kitchen is closed. But we're going to get this motherboard installed and take a look at that first, all right? All right? Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Now let's change this up a little bit here. Give me 1 second, chat. All right, so View 380. As you'll see right here, we have some nice silver standoffs. So our chrome plated standoffs, bling bling, baby. So variety of those that are going to be in here for the case. You're also going to see a couple other standoff like threaded right here, and that's going to be for different motherboard configurations. The case itself is going to have your standard ATX, so your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. As far as your standard ATX form factor, but then there's other cutouts here for different, motherboard form factors, like if you're going micro, and actually even mini, because these are here for the mini, those are there for the micro. So you have those different configs, but it's defaulted to ATX, just to let you know. I didn't make that shirt. My friend who also watches does. Oh, okay, Box. Well, Box provided said shirt. Maybe we should start selling it online. Oh, it's a good shirt though. It is a one-of-a-kind shirt. It has a very special place in my heart. The funny thing is I wear it a lot around the office. I just don't wear it too much on streams. And I was like, oh, hey, I haven't worn this on stream in a while. So I wanted to watch that. What are my grommet? Okay, there's my grommet. Okay. All right, so another thing too kind of show you guys. I don't know if you can really see. I don't know if you can see too much, but we have captive standoffs in here, which I think are really nice. They basically kind of have a little lip on them, and it's only the center one. So like all these are like your standard standoffs, but this one right here in the middle is captive, meaning it's got like a little bit of a lip that kind of sticks up a little bit, and it kind of helps as a guide, kind of helps keep the motherboard in place at the same time. So as we take our Project Zero board, you know, connectors on the back, wow, we take our Project Zero board. Let's see how it fits. I got to stand up for this. Okay, let's get one screw in so we can take a look at the back. Okay, I think that's gonna hold it in there enough. Connectors right there on the side. Hello. We got the connectors there on the side. All right, let's careful. Oh, lift this up. Now it might shift a little bit here, but at least this will, before we get too much going on the inside, let's get this right up on there. If I can get some extra light in on this. I don't know if I can. It's gonna be tight, little Fitbit. There we go. So looking at that, we have, yeah, it looks pretty good. EPS looks real good. It's even got a little bit of extra room around it too. It's not just set. And then you got your 5 volts right here. Here's your fan connectors. That one looks a little close as far as that one last one right there. We'll be taking a look at that. But other than that, I mean, you got 24 pin. Let's see if I can, maybe it'd be better if I just did it this way. Let's see. Let's make it easier to see. Probably. Okay. Oh. Get out of the way. Go over there. Oh, where's my, one sec. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Uh-oh. That was my fault. Oh, no. The stream. The stream. Waffle, you got literally like 10 seconds. Or did it close? That just closed. Waffle just ended. Mono, did you not get in? Mono, did you not get in? Here. I'll give you time until I'm done. I'll give you time until I'm done, okay? You guys got like 5 minutes, 5 extra minutes, okay? We want everybody to get in the waffle if they can. Last minute wafflers, this is your last minute time here. But yeah, look at that. So nice little cutouts here for the bottom. Your USB, plenty of room there. I really like that. All this down here for our other pin connectors. We got more PWMs, as well as, let's see, we've got some SATA ports there. And then of course the other connectors too, right? Even the HD audio, USB 3, USB 2.0 headers and stuff like that that you can see right there. And then over here with the serial ATA, you got your nice little cutouts right there for that. And then this right here. So at first when I saw this, I thought this was for the motherboards that have the SSD on the back. You know, where you've seen some of the motherboards, they put the SSD on the back to save space. But this is actually for the micro. But at the same time, this would be a cool little spot to put an M.2. This would be a cool little spot to put it. If you got an ATX board and you already have this cutout, right? That'd be a fun little idea for them to do going forward. And then, yeah. You got your 24 pin There's the Type C, and look, you got a good little bit of room. And I like all the extra tie downs. So the case has tons of these. So there's a lot right here. Just grab a zip tie, get all of your mounting going. There's tons of them. It's all along the top of the case too. So when you're like looking up here, besides the grommets, you have nice routing here. So we're gonna see how important that is as we move forward here with the build. Once we get all the cables wrangled in the back, we're just gonna have to see how well everything kind of floats together there. Yeah, I think a lot of this, you know, it's all about planning, thinking about like, you know, what you're gonna need for your build, how your build's gonna go together. I mean, yeah, you got the parts that you have to have versus the parts that you want. But either way, you're going to have to figure out, you know, your case power cooling. You're going to have your fans that you're going to want, pick your CPU, pick all what you're going to want to put in here. And then, you know, kind of make a decision on, you know, how much budget I have and how much cooling do I want to go with. I know AIOs are pretty favorable in today's market, but there are also nice air coolers out there as well. So a lot of people can kind of pick and choose a little bit to go. But then you also have stuff like custom cooling. And I think with custom cooling, you really have to look at the fitment options your case provides. Is it going to support the idea of what you want and the results you want to achieve from keeping that system cool? If you're going super high end and you want to have super high end cooling, or you just want to have a good solid PC that's going to perform well and is not going to be roasting too hot where your CPU's sitting in the 90s, because heat degradation is the demise of a lot of PC stuff. And if your system can run 10, maybe 15 or more degrees Celsius cooler, that's going to expand the lifetime of your system overall. Or at least it's going to help. You know what I mean? You could still be stuck there in 90C and the thing could run all the time, but for a long, long time. It can totally happen. But I know a lot of people like to kind of, you know, if you got the budget for it. I mean, looking at like a case like this with like the View 380, you do have some options for cooling. I mean, I think one of the big ones is that this case is more of a 120 fitment type of case. It offers 140 in certain locations, like next to the motherboard, but it doesn't offer 140 on the bottom. It doesn't offer 140 on the top. So as we were talking last week, this case is ideal for a 120 type of fitment. So you're going to be looking at like a 360 AIO versus like a 420 when you're looking at triple fan versus triple fan AIO cooling. So stuff like that, where I'd want 3 fans on the bottom for intake, 3 fans over there on the side, AIO on the top for like an AIO. Got some good stuff there, right? I would say pretty standard stuff for today's market. G4 coming in with the other hydrate back to back. Let's go, baby. But I know some people always like custom cooling. I'm a big fan of custom cooling. Love bending the tube, and definitely not the knee here at Thermaltake Live. And I always look at this stuff and go, well, man, how could I fit a liquid cooler in here? And I mean, when you're looking at like custom cooling, regardless of what kind of tubing you're going with, if you're doing like a soft tube or like a hard tube type of config, and we'll talk a little bit more about this when we get more of this stuff put together, but you have options for like a radiator up to 360 on the bottom. You can definitely put a radiator on the side over there, which works really well for that. But where do you put your pump and reservoir? And I think this is one thing that I like about the View 380's versatility, is that I could do a rad on the bottom, but it's not ideal. But then I have the option to do a nice rad on the top. I could do a 360 DIY rad on the top. I can do 3 fans on the bottom for good intake. And then right here on the side, I'm going to put a distro. I'm going to have a nice, cool presentation, plexiglass with the custom cooling, pouring down like my purple build, like you see right there, and doing something like that. I have the D5 performance, and this whole area over here then becomes a distro. And that's a pretty good setup for this kind of space. Yeah, you lose a little bit of your intake there, but you're going to have some nice intake here on the bottom. Of course, exhaust up out the top through the rad, and then you have the 1 fan here on the back. So, and I would say this would be good for both CPU and GPU cooling, but definitely can do well with just just like CPU cooling and an air-cooled graphics card. And then one of the fun things about DIY is the expandability. You could always water block the GPU later and split your budget up. So a lot of different things that you could think about. Of course, I would love to do a hard tube build in this. I don't have plans for it, sadly, on this stream. We're going to be doing an AIO build first in it. We usually do that. Maybe we'll come back around and do some custom cooling on it later. I got a lot of other stuff actually lined up that's going to be coming out once we're done with the 380, but definitely has some potential options. And those are the things you need to think about. Like, gotta look at that with the case, or you're just gonna get frustrated. You're gonna buy all the cooling parts, but the case doesn't support it. You gotta look at that foundation first, you know. Put on a Noctua. No hate on them. No hate on them. That was just funny. That was funny, Eric. Oh man, she is popular. All right, did everybody get in on the waffle? Did everybody get in on the waffle? Let me move my stuff here. Hungry? Hungry? Who's hungry? You smell? Is it scratch and sniff box? No, it's just my deodorant. It's just my deodorant. All right. All right.
Waffles, tasty waffles.
Lots of syrup. Lots of syrup. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, chat. It is waffle time. Entries are now closed. Oh my gosh, everybody's here. Oh, I'm cooking some homemade beef stew and it smells so good. Nice. Nice. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. But it is waffle time. So prepare your batter. Get your syrup ready, as this is our Thermaltake weekly waffle prize wheel. We're going to be picking 2 wafflers from chat today that typed !waffle. So this is your little segue of, hey, I got to get over here because we do require you to be here in order to qualify to win. And we will be picking our winners. Let's just go ahead and pick a winner right now. First winner is going to be A Lover 21 over on Twitch. A Lover 21. Lover 21, congratulations, Gigi, on winning the waffle. Are you there? Please say something in the chat, like hi waffle, or you could say spin it, or you could say you're the best, ThermalMike, or you could say Ghostbusters. A Lover 21, congratulations on winning. Are you there? We're trying to give it away now. Come on. Come on, please. Please.
60% of the time, it works.
Right. We'll give them a little bit of time. Maybe they are walking the car. You know what I'm saying? They could be. They're washing the dog. Either way. Who ended up winning the PC? We're going to find out here in just a minute. We're waiting for a Lover 21 to say something. I'm refreshing. Oh, and then we just had an ad break. Okay. Oh my God. All right. Stop. Ad break. Ad break stopping. Stay tuned. Thank you, Twitch. All right. Here, we'll just go back. We'll just go back to some more
Ads go crazy.
We'll just go back. We got like a minute. We're waiting. That's okay. We're giving Lover 21 an extra chance. If Lover 21 is not back, if they can't say something by the time the ad is over, they are done. And we're going to re-roll it. We need verification of human. It says I got another 20 seconds on the ad, so I'm waiting. You guys say ad's over? Ad's over. F. Yep. Lover 21, you had your chance. You have 10 seconds. Once human. Play today for free. Dude, that game once you, so like I was reading up about that game. So like, what is it? They reset every 6 months. Like you have to start the game over every 6 months. We'll talk about that later. All right. Lover 21, you waffled, but you got out of line. So unfortunately, hey Lover, you have just been removed. You have just been removed. Meat Popsicle failed. That's Meat Popsicle failed. All right. Let's pick a human. Tough MN, congratulations on winning the waffle. Tough MM, are you there? Should we just start banning people that don't win the waffle? Maybe we should. No, maybe we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't go that hardcore. Tough NM, congratulations. Tough NM, let's go. I'm here. Spin it, please. As you wish. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. Let's go. Crats. Hey, man, scoring a fan pack of your choice. Visit thermaltakeusa.com. You like our SWA fans here in 120 or 140? You want a particular color, as long as it's in stock, it's yours, man. It's your prize, your way. Congratulations on winning our waffle. Let me know if you have any questions. DM me on our Thermaltake Discord to confirm that you are a Meat Popsicle, and I'll be sending the info your way. All right, back to it. Oh, whoops, wrong sabotage. All right, who's going to join him? Congrats again, Tough. Congrats again. Let's go. All right, joining Tough is gonna be Richard 14110. Richard 14110, congratulations. I'm here. Look, this man was right there. That's a real person. First time, let's go. Congratulations, Richard. Congratulations. All right, Richard, I waited over a year. Oh, man, much love. Congrats, man, for being here. Appreciate you getting in on the waffle. Let's get a big one for Richard. All right, Richard, you say spin it, and you're going to win it. Fingers on the trigger. Fingers are crossed, my friend. Good luck. On your mark. Spin, he says. Let's go. Come on, Rich. Come on, baby. Let's go. Big prize. Oh, nice, dude. Scoring a keyboard. Congratulations on winning our weekly waffle. Visit Thermaltake USA. Take a look at our keyboards. It's your prize, your way. Pick the right switch for you. And yeah, confirm that Meat Popsicle with me on Discord, my friend. Thank you so much. Congrats again on the keyboard. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know on Discord, or you can whisper me on Twitch. Either way, it doesn't matter. Happy to help. All right. And then we have some unfinished business to do. We have some unfinished business here, everybody. Okay, good. I didn't have it up already. All right. We have some unfinished business. Sadly, our first re-roller. Dude, why is this in, dude, what the? Where is, here. We gotta get, hold on. I gotta move through the crowd here. Oh, there we go. All right. You guys stay back there, okay? You stay back there. All right. So, you guys, we're on our second reroll, our third winner here. First person, he's like, I didn't want it. I'm just not going to reply. Second person, they didn't respond either. I checked every email. I am super sorry. It is nothing personal. We have terms and conditions for a reason. And they have 7 business days, which we are going to be changing here. So you are getting the extra time, but we will be changing this in the future to give you even less time. Maybe 14 minutes will be what we're going to do. Be like, you have to confirm within 14 minutes or you're just disqualified. We got to get these waffles going. We got to get these waffles going. But we have our second reroll, third winner here. Now you are winning the custom PC. You guys know that this is not just for like a fan pack. This is for this PC right here. 14700 KF Asus Z790 motherboard. It's got 32 gigs of 5600 RAM. 4070 Ti graphics in here, 12 gigs, 850 bar watts, 2 terabyte M.2 for all those games, or just maybe 2 versions of Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? And some nice cooling and everything. It's been sitting over there collecting dust. It's been collecting dust. I want to give it to him. I have already emailed said person. I didn't tell them what they won because I wanted to see if they were going to email. You know what? Let me check my email real quick. Let me open up my Outlook. I usually don't do this on stream, but we got the overlay. Thermaltake Live should go to subscriber with 36 months plus. It should. It should. Okay. No email. All right. No email. Okay, but that's okay. That's okay. The person has been contacted, and without further ado, congratulations to John S. from Florida. You are our third winner of our PC gaming system in the View 270. Beautiful PC over there waiting for you, John. Hopefully, John is someone who watches the stream. He had some of his info linked up. It looked like a human being. I saw a person. I didn't see a robot anywhere. So hopefully, John, I don't know your Twitch. I don't know your YouTube. So I don't know if you're in the chat or not. But if you are John S. from Florida, you may have won. And you might want to check an email from your boy, ThermalMike. Came from me directly. And it should be very clear in the email. John Smith, right? Right? John Sus. Any John, we just need the right John to respond. I am totally John S. from Florida. Good. Reply to the email then. And if you want, let me know who your Twitch or Discord or whatever it is. If you guys want to, you don't have to publicly announce it. I'm totally cool with privacy. I understand. Hence why I don't put the full name there. But either way, let's cross our fingers that this is the last reroll and John S. from Florida confirms his PC prize. I got to format the OS and everything. I've been playing Elden Ring on it for the last couple of weeks, man. It's raw, dude. It's really good, by the way. It's doing a great job. I'm really enjoying the PC. I'm actually going to be kind of sad if John confirms, because then I'm going to have to give it up and build something else. So, John, if you're there, if you're watching now or you're watching later, congratulations on winning our, what was this again? What was this again? It was the spring into gaming. We're already in summer, John. Let's not make it winter, John. Help us out, my friend. Good luck to you. Our congratulations, and please respond to the email. Thank you, John. Sorry for everybody else who didn't win, who's not named John in Florida. It's been a tough one for me. Usually we have some pretty good. So let's see. We'll see how everything goes, all right? Congrats again to our waffle winners as well, all right? Congratulations. All right. All right. Now that that's over, we can get back. We can get back to our building. Get back here just a little bit. All right. Oh, weekly waffles each and every week. Thank you guys so much for staying tubed and hanging out with us here as we build our View 380 and, watching and winning some waffles, man. Pick that right. You got a nice little keyboard, couple of keyboards to choose from and everything like that on our website. What was the other one was, I already forgot. Tough, what'd you win, Tough? I forgot what you won, Tough. But message me. Just tell me you won the monitor and I'll just send you a monitor, okay? All right. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I just realized I said that. Thermaltake Live. Should we expect a reroll next week again? Stay tuned for the next episode of Dragon Ball Thermaltake, and we'll find out. We'll find out. I shouldn't have made it 7 days, because then I could have re-rolled before the next stream. But it's 7 business days. I guess I was just too lenient Trying to give people a chance because I just want to be nice. I don't want to make it 48 hours or something crazy like that. 20, I know we should change it, you know? Do something a little I mean monitor LOL tough, I know. Fan pack, that's right. What kind of fans are you thinking about, Tough? Are you gonna go with some Tough fans? Boom, boom.
Did you hear that there is an unofficial 4090 Super?
Yes, I heard about that. Well, it was like, it was a 49. It was the chip, but then they transplanted on a 3090 Ti. I saw. I think that if that's what you're talking about, yeah, I did see that, and that was juicy. Yeah, that was pretty crazy seeing somebody put that on that. That's some Kingpin S right there, man. I love that, dude. Kind of cool to see that. So somebody needs to push NVIDIA on that, man. We need those 50 series, bro. Don't make us wait till next year. We just need some competition out there, man. We need some competition. I bet you those 5080s are just chilling in a box in some secret Area 50 series, Area 5090 type of warehouse waiting next to the Ark of the Covenant. Indiana Jones throwing down some metal pieces to try to find them. One of those things. We'll have to see. But yeah, that was pretty cool. If you guys haven't seen that and you're really into the like extreme overclocking kind of stuff, go take a look at that 40. What did they call it? A 4090 Super or a 4090 Ti? I can't remember. I think they called it a 4090 Ti. In need of temperance says at Thermaltake Live, I can understand only 2 business days for it. However, I love how you capitalize that. However, if someone doesn't know you re-rolled and we're here for the announcement not knowing, they could miss it. That, you know, that's the other thing too, though. That's why I try to give like, we've never had this problem. So hopefully we don't need to re-roll again. And this will be it. And then we can move on. Because I literally can't do another PC giveaway until we close this one out. Sad, right? Did I just sleep through the waffle? John, you missed out, John. Well, at least your name wasn't Lover. Because if you entered John and you fell asleep and then you got picked and you just weren't here, that would be much worse. Jacob F. at NVIDIA is hiding all the 50 series in his basement. He is! Give them to us, Freeman! Dude, Jacob's so cool, man. Dude, I a lot of good times with Freeman. Freeze the knees. He's probably holding them out, too. He's, you know, sitting there waiting to click publish on the website to go buy them, you know what I mean? It'll be cool to see if he gets one on stream. I you know, the sad part is he streams like the same time we start, so I don't usually get to watch him too much, but I try to catch a VOD here and there. But I'll definitely be keeping my eyes out for Freeman talking about 50 series. That Freeman 50s. 50 Freemans? 50 Freemans. It's got a good little ring to it. We'll have to see how he handles that one. He probably does. He probably does, and we just have to, he's just sitting there, you know, waiting. They all the people at NVIDIA are already gaming on him right now, man. They're already playing all the new games on him. You know, beta testing. Some free Freeman edition cards. Maybe they'll do another Half-Life, you know? Maybe when the next Half-Life comes out. Oh, man, that was always a joke, dude. That was always a joke. That was good stuff. Okay. So, yeah, back to what were we doing? We were building a PC, right? What were we doing? We were building a PC? I can beta test, yeah. I used to beta test NVIDIA cards. It was fun. I used to bin NVIDIA cards. It was even more fun. You know, the perks of the job. Getting to bin your own purchase. Kind of like CPUs, you know, when you buy multiple CPUs to bin out the one. Sorry, Micro Center. I apologize, Micro Center, for buying multiple CPUs and then returning ones I didn't want because they didn't clock as high. I'm not the only one that did that, so I don't feel bad. Nope. Nope. He's going to be in Half-Life 3. He is. If it ever comes out. Waffles over, Prof Dabs. I'm so sorry you missed the waffle already. Next week, baby. Next week. All right. Let's see. So, well, I guess a couple odds and ends we can go ahead and start getting this going. So we at least get something done today. At least we can get something done today. I got some fun ideas for the build, though. I think we'll be able to do. I want to do some more testing this time, so I think that's going to be some fun new stuff that we can do.
Somebody get some water, please.
Oh, some water. Freaking love that. I need to add some more, man. Cheers to you. Thank you so much, John, for the hydrate. Oh, and you know, little something between you and me. So whoever wins the PC, I'm gonna put the little nice. Or no, not that one.
Mike. What day is it, Mike?
I'm gonna put that as the startup sound, and just hope that John S from Florida has the volume maxed at 100% when he boots up for the first time, and when he boots into Windows, and it just goes,
Mike. What day is it, Mike?
I wish I could be a fly on the wall. You should see what I've done to the other systems people have won. Just a little special ThermalMike kind of thing. You know, a little audio thing in there on the boot. You know, a little OOBE. Got to set up that out-of-box experience for you. Funny that a guy named Box was the one that gave me the idea. I thought that was pretty funny. Especially since his name is Box. Now let's get our motherboard screws sorted. Our motherboard screws sorted. Hope everybody's having a good day. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day, everyone. It's another beautiful, it's a long Wednesday coming from our holiday that we had last week. I'm still tired. We got one in there. We got 8 more to go. There's 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see, we got 8. All right. We got those here. Don't forget your nut setters. We have nut setters free of charge included with there to help you set your nuts for the standoff. It's literally what it's called in the manual. I am not making this up. Actually, let's see if they still call it that. That's actually going to be even funnier. Do they still call it a nut setter? Let's see. I like to share with you guys all the fun things. Let's see. Oh, they changed it. Oh, I can't say nut setter anymore. Look. It's now called a standoff tool. They got the memo. Sweet. Standoff tool. This is wrong though. This should say tweezers. This is a typo right here. This should say tweezers. So apologize about that. I'll let the team know. But we got a standoff tool. That's good. That's nuts, right? That's pretty funny. They actually changed it. I wonder if they watch the streams. They must be watching the streams. Okay. Let's relax. Let's see. Do I got a good dangle on my angle here? Oh yeah, that's not too bad. That way I got a little room and so do you. Okay. Let's get some of this. Let's get some of this going here. Whoa. Got to do the basics. Sometimes I do this ahead of time because it's just, I just didn't have time. Zip ties aren't zip ties. They're tweezers. I heard it from somebody. Are these captive? That'd be cool if they are. Looks like it. Nice. Got a little... There you go. Don't forget to remove this, by the way. Not the actual pad itself, but just the film. You'll see. And then, oh yeah, we already got, that's right. Everybody's moved to the, I am so thankful that I don't have to find that smaller screwdriver for that little screw anymore for these M.2s, and I can literally just kind of jam it in here like so. Gotta twist this little duder around without breaking anything. And then just completely miss it altogether. Come here. I think it would help if I could see better, but you know. Wait, how's this? Is it locked like that? Wait, what the? Is it? Ah, there we go. That would help. There we go. We got a nice little fun thing in there like so. Let's see how far we can launch our LGA 1700 socket cover. Oh man, the pins are all straight. We're gonna have to attack that with a screwdriver real quick, right? We wouldn't want to do that. Now, would we, chat? Let's take a look at our cool little CPU tray. I love how these CPUs come like this. And they sound, look at this. Woo! Got that beauty right here. You know, I've been talking to Intel about doing a D-lid of one of their 14th gen CPUs on stream, and I think it's going to happen. I'm not sure just yet, but it should be happening here hopefully soonish. We'll see. This is, let me see if I can get the right angle on this. This is a 14700KF i7 core i7 CPU right here. And there's a little arrow right here indicating that's the corner. There's a little corner right there that tells you where it goes. Make sure that you press down. No, don't do that. Let's see how far we can launch it. Oh, it didn't do anything. I get that a lot. See, that's the fun, you know, that you lose if you go to a contact plate. You don't get to try to launch your little LGA cover. Hey, don't throw these away. Keep these. You might need it for an RMA one day. Thank me later. What if Apple made dedicated GPUs for gaming PCs? Didn't they try that at one point and it completely failed? At least that's what I thought happened. OnlyFans and nuts. That's right, Legion. You've came to the right place. Jesus. All right, we got some memories here. Go. RGB. Oh, RGB brand new. RGB brand new. Oh, it smells good. It's like fresh baked waffles. Oh, whoa. Pop the cover off. No, that's a dumb idea. Just gonna put it over here. You guys can peel it with me. Here, ready? Ooh, yeah. Oh. Oh, look, don't touch it, chat. Don't touch the chrome part. You'll get fingerprints on it. You get, oh, don't you do it. Oh, fun little fact, Thermaltake memory, little sticker always faces towards the CPU. So if you ever wonder which way it goes, besides the fact that you got DDR5 versus DDR4, hopefully you got that far correctly. But yeah, sticker towards CPU makes a lot of sense. We'll go ahead. Should we go in? Oh, wait, why did I open 1 and 3? That was weird. Okay, let's go 2 and 4. I think I did that to troll somebody and I forgot about it. Okay. Click, click. But yeah, I think the whole sticker facing towards CPU can help a lot of people out. I think a lot of people just be like, this way or this way or this way or this way or this way? Or is it this way? Or is it this way? Here, we got one more. We got one more. We got one more, chat. This is the fun part about RAM is you get more than one. Unlike a graphics card. Oh, look at that. It's not even scratched. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Here you go. Here you go. This is picking up. Oh, yeah. See, I messed it all up. See, I can't put it back on and sell it again now. See? Can't do that. But you know what I can do, chat? Oh, no. Oh, chat. I'm sorry. Oh, no. Oh no. It was blue. It was. Unfollow. Remember, sticker towards CPU. Oh, I can't see. Don't worry, you'll never see it. Don't worry, chat, you'll never see it. We need ASMR. You have to tap on the parts. Okay. Here, one more. I like how this says MSI on there. That's actually kind of cool. Why is there a hole? Wait, which way does this go? It goes like this. Why is there a hole? What sorcery is, why is there a hole there? I can't put my finger on it. Sorry. I couldn't help myself. It goes this way, right? Oh, can't see. Hold on. This looks like it goes on weird. Do I have it on backwards? Is that why? Oh, okay. That makes more sense then. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That makes way more sense. This is why we don't sell M.2s, chat. Get it lined up. Oh, there we go. I guess that the hole is there because I was just a dummy and didn't realize it was over there versus over there. It's the cutout for the little slide lock. So I would assume that once you go to smash it down, since it goes all the way like across past the M.2, that it doesn't get kind of like chunked up right there. It's a smart idea because, to be fair, it's not like you need it there anyway. All right. We got RAM, CPU, and storage installed. And look, no connectors. Look, chat, no connectors. It's going to be real interesting that nothing's got to go up here. Nothing on the side. Like there's no, like if you think about it, you know, there's cutouts here on the side. If you had a standard board, you still have the grommets here on the side, right? So I would still have the spacing if I had a regular board or a backwards board. It's going to cover both sides. We thought about either way, right? As far as like what you're going to do. So there's always other options for other stuff, but it's nice that, you know, it's you got to plan that stuff out. You're like, okay, so that's going to go there. How am I going to run the cables and stuff like that? A lot of business in the back. This is going to definitely be a pretty big, this is going to be a pretty cool mullet build, man. Part business in the front, all nice and clean. And boy, is it going to be a party in the back. Oh my goodness. Cool. John S. from Florida, I hope you received the email. If you didn't, and this is the first time you've heard your name on stream, check your email, please. I'll even throw in some free CPU trays, John, if you just respond to my email. I'll even put a little ThermalMike smiley face on here, and I'll send you one of these for free. Just because you confirm that you're human. Just because. And because I have a couple hundred of those things too, so I got plenty of those. I thought there was a clear protective film on the heat sink. Oh, well, there is on the heat sink. It was that little sticker, this little thing that I peeled off. But you don't want to remove the sticker off the actual M.2, and it's not going to make or break the performance, so don't trip about that. Don't do that. Because you just more or less void warranties at that point. You don't want to do that. Now, a couple other things too as we go forward with the build. The View 380 comes with a couple of these little Velcro strips. So these are kind of, we've been doing this more and more. I like it. Nice that they're not black, to be fair, so it kind of gonna blend in real well. And you know, speaking of blending in well, we got some clear tweezers here. So some nice zip ties that are a clear color versus a black color, which we would normally do. And that's gonna help hide the cables, chat, because that's what it's all about, doing our backwards connector board build. Backwards connector board build. Do you ever use ESD straps? No. No. I build all my PCs on the floor with shag carpet. Never had a problem. All right, so are we good to secure the motherboard in the rest of the way, I guess? Is there any other little hidden things that are going to matter where I'm going to have to take 9 screws back out to backtrack now with this kind of setup? I mean, as long as we put the back plate for the cooler in before we put the power in, we're good. We don't have to worry about that. I totally can't see here, but I think I got it. Yep. Tinfoil hat says yes. All right, we're good. TT Dude add in. Yeah, good old TT Dude. He's always around. Kind of interesting little circular cutouts right there. Here, what am I doing? What am I doing? Let's do this together. Let's just do this together, chat. Gosh, I feel like I need to get closer, but then I need room to do stuff. We getting Inspector Gadget on us with the cat? How dare you, Teffin? I like that these are chrome. Kind of just completes the build. Oh, that Project Zero right there is pretty neat. This is pretty cool right here. Come here. There we go. Oh man, I really hope John responds. I really hope. John, are you there? Are you there? John! You know, it'd be cool if his last name started with a C, then we could just pretend like it's you know, Terminator 2. We go, John Connor! John, come on. Come on, John. Get to the chopper. John. Say things like no problemo and chill out, dude. Or do a combination. All right, it's looking good. Feels secure. I guess that's important. Got that in there. Look, you got a nice. Look at that. Look at that view. Look at that view, everybody. Look at that nice view right there of no cables. All right. So our View 380 coming along. Very interesting with the backwards connections and all that kind of stuff. I think it's a good place to stop for today. Spent some extra waffles, dude. You know, this is weird. This is almost too weird for me. It just looks the freaking AI, man. It's Picasso. Was that the guy with the AI? Picasso. It's a great drawing. It just nailed it on the AI there. It's just, the accuracy is improved, chat. The accuracy is improved. We are getting next generation AI. This is why we need the AI CPUs, because without the AI CPUs, this is the results, you guys. You know, and I didn't say I wanted a strange camel with one face and two bodies. I didn't put stuff like this in the, I swear, chat. I heard of AI issues with hands and feet, but wow. It's because I did this one on my phone instead of with the 4090. That's why. This is what the phone AI quality is like, okay? If you want the real AI, you got to use PC. Okay. All right. Oh, here, let me complete the waffle too. All right, I think that's going to wrap it for today. I think that's, we're getting there. Fans, we'll talk fans and AIO next week. You know, get a lot of the cooling stuff in there, and then I think that'll give us a good amount of time so we can talk about power and cables next. I think a lot of the View 380 is going to be talking about cable management and a lot of like how like everything lines up in the back, specifically for backwards board builds. I mean, I haven't seen too many out on the internet. This is my first, so I think it'll be a good topic for us to kind of go over more and more about that, and what the pros and the cons are going to be. I mean, regardless of the case, right? The connectors are on the back. Doesn't really matter, but is the width on the back of the case good enough? Is it going to work out for the connector height and all that? Are we going to be able to get some good routing, or is it just try to close the door and just not look at it? You know what I mean? So we'll see how everything got going on. AI got a DUI apparently. It's definitely wildin'. It's definitely wildin' out there. More AI fun coming at you next Wednesday. It's hump day, everybody. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Nice, beautiful hump day. Here, let's see. Let's get some hump. What are we going to do? Let's get a little bit of our Wednesday vibes going on, you guys. Have a great rest of the week. I'm dripping out. I have some waffles left to finish and everything. Giveaways each and every week. Again, congratulations to John from Florida. Please confirm with us that you are a human person and we can get rid of this giveaway. You know what I mean? Much love again to our wafflers. Make sure you DM me on Discord to confirm those prizes. Your prize, your way. We're the only show that lets you pick your prize. Appreciate you guys. Much love. Thank you guys all for the subscriptions today. New followers and everything. NVIDIA coming in with the big raid. Over 200 viewers. Much love to NVIDIA and everybody over there. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully you guys will be checking out a little bit of Thermaltake too here and there. We got a lot of stuff going on between the two of us. And more content coming at you next Wednesday on another glorious hump day. You guys have a great rest of your week and even a better weekend. We'll see you next time. Take it easy. Stay tuned. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Who is down to Hugh TV and that JK? Who's it going to be? He's fighting for his life over here. Oh my gosh, we got Pitchfork versus Sword and Box is in the middle there. Oh, that JK just took the hit. And Hugh TV comes out as our big winner. Stay tuned. Mike. What day is it, Mike?